Hey everybody, welcome back to Podcastage. My name's Bandrew and I'm back with a USB audio adapter showdown. So I have received quite a few comments and questions saying, will this USB adapter work? Will this one? Will this one? Well, we're gonna find out today. Alright, so the way that I have this set up is I have this multimeter set up right here, and I will plug each of these USB audio adapters into it, and then I will plug in the BM800 into each USB audio adapter. We'll see what kind of voltage it's getting, and then we will see if any of them sound better or if every single one sounds the same. Let me go ahead and show you what adapters we're using today. First, I think we'll go ahead and start with what I've been using, the Sabra USB audio adapter. Okay, now we're back and we're using the BM800, and we are plugged in to the computer using the Sabra USB audio adapter, which costs about $6, and this is what I've been using for all my test videos, and we're getting about 5 volts. And just so you know, my mic's input gain is set at 7%, and as we switch between these adapters, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the input volume's set at the same level so we get a fair reading across all the adapters. Let's go ahead and switch to the next one. All right, now we are back and we're using the 3D Soundcard. My microphone input gain is 7%, but listen to how quiet this is. So we will have to turn this up. So now my mic input gain is set at 50%, and we're still only hitting about 50% or 75% on the input gain level meter. So that's a good thing in some cases. If you have a really hot mic, this might be a good option for you. I may have to go back and retest some mics that have been really hot and use this sound card. And as you see right here, we are getting about 5 volts. I don't know what any of these letters mean. I don't know. CP, what does that mean? 5, 4.9. So we're getting about 5 volts into the 3D sound card, just like the Sabra audio adapter. And this is the audio that we're getting out of this card. Okay, so now we are back and we are using the 7.1 channel surround sound audio adapter. And I am at 7% on the input gain. We'll have to turn it up to get any level. Right now, I'm at 50% on the input gain again. Let's go ahead and keep turning it up. Now I'm about 75%, and I'm not clipping it. So once again, this will be a good audio adapter. Maybe if you have a really hot microphone that's clipping with the Sabra USB adapter. But yeah, that's what the 7.1 channel surround sound looks like. It does have this microphone mute button right here. And then it also has a headphone mute button right here. And these two volume buttons right here are not for the microphone gain, they're for the headphone volume. All right, now I'm using this fancier Sabra USB audio adapter. And right now my microphone input gain is at 7%. So this is loud just like the other Sabra USB adapter, and unlike these two so far, but we'll go ahead and keep testing. And we're getting just over 5 volts going into the microphone through this adapter. And just like the last adapter, we have the microphone mute, the headphone mute button, as well as volume up and down for your headphones. Okay, and now I'm using this white microphone adapter. Right now my microphone input gain is at 7%, but it's really quiet, so we will have to bump it up. Now I'm at 50%. And now I am around 75%. On this, we're also getting 5 volts going through into the microphone, and it has a microphone input and a headphone output jack, just like all these adapters do. Okay, and lastly, we are using this adapter right here, and right now, my microphone input gain is set at 7%, and I am clipping, so this is a very hot adapter. This provides a lot of gain to the microphone, and that's not necessarily the best thing. As you can see, we're getting about 5 volts going into the microphone, so I don't know what's causing this huge difference in gain between these adapters. You'll probably have to actually drop the gain down a little bit. Now I've dropped the gain down to 2%, and I'm still clipping, so I definitely would not recommend this adapter unless you have a way to make it less hot. Alright guys, so my favorite sound cards are the two Sabrins. This one, just two inputs, very simple. You just plug it in and change the gain on your computer. Or this really fancy one right here, which has the mic mute, mute, and headphone volume knobs on it. That's really nice too. The reason I like the Sabrent cards is they sound a lot more natural and like they're going through an actual mixer and not through a cheap USB sound card like this. With these three sound cards, you have to crank the volume so much that you just get a lot of background noise and it just doesn't sound as good. Even if you're not clipping, it sounds very digitized, almost like you have a digital distortion going. And with this one, even at the lowest setting, it's still clipping. So this is just unusable completely. So if you are going to be recording something like the BM800 and you just need to plug it directly into your computer and the computer's audio input doesn't work, I would recommend either this Sabrent, which runs $6 free shipping on Amazon, or this fancier one, which is $9 and free shipping on Amazon as well. So yeah, that'll do it for today. If you found the video helpful, interesting, or you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. If you thought the video sucked, give me a big old thumbs down. And if you want more, click subscribe by clicking the logo in the corner. And I will see you all later. I hope you had a great yesterday, day off thing. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.